Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to ask, what is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey? What is the unspoken truth? So I'm just going to ask a bunch of decks here. I got a whole bunch of decks lined up. So let's find out. What is the unspoken truth for the collective? What is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey? What would you like us to know? We'll just do, I don't know if it should be one card. We'll just do one card. One card. What is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey, please, for the collective? What is the unspoken truth? What is not spoken? What is not spoken about this twin flame journey? What can we learn here? Gifts. It's a gift. I know. No one. Does anyone talk about that? Does anyone talk about how the twin flame journey is actually a gift? It was presented to you as a gift. Interesting. Nope, I never would have known. It's a gift. I'm gonna grab another card from this deck. I'm just curious. What kind of gift? Can I have a clarifier on that, please? What kind of gift is this? What is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey? How is this a gift? How is this twin flame journey a gift? How is it a gift? Please? Can I have a clarifier, please? Magic. We got magic and gift. So I guess we all can agree that being on this twin flame journey has been pretty magical. If you really look at what has happened and what has taken place and what kind of changes have been made since being on the twin flame journey, if you've been evolving on this twin flame journey, I do think you would see it in this light. I guess it is all in perspective. But let's get more. What's magic? I'm going to try one more with this. One more card. What's magical about the twin flame journey, and what is the gift about this twin flame journey? What is the gift, and why is it magical about this twin flame journey, please? Interesting. So as I'm, I was looking at this card, and it's almost like they're just saying there's magic here, but at the same time, it's a bit of a waiting game, because I'm looking at her with this watch and saying, at the same time, time doesn't match up with your time. The twin flame journey time is not a match. It's on a different timeline. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, and then we got trust reverse. Interesting. They're saying that a lot of people don't trust. A lot of people don't, a lot of people are not trusting the fact that this twin flame journey is magical and is a gift. Okay, so let's go to the next deck. What else? What else? What is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey? We'll do 3 cards. We'll do 3 cards with this deck. What is the unspoken truth? What is the unspoken truth? What is the unspoken truth when it comes to this twin flame journey? 3 cards, please. What is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey? That's interesting. So we have decisions reversed, we have healthcare change in upright, and we have emotions reversed. So my question was, what is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey? Well, the reason why I'm laughing is because, you're always listening to me about saying releasing trapped emotions, and I don't know. So that's what comes to mind when I see this card, is that all these emotions are going to bubble up when you're on the twin flame journey. The problem is it's upside down. So it's almost like it's not what you think. It's like you think your emotions are one thing, but your emotions are actually another. And I've explained this at the last reading that our emotions are actually communication from our soul, because we like to take our emotions and we like to apply it to our 3D world. We look out and we say, well, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. And it's not necessarily what the avatar thinks. It could be something totally unrelated. There are things that have happened in previous lives. It's just really weird that I don't know if you've experienced this yet, but sometimes your past lives will come back to you, and it almost feels like it does feel like a whole other entity. Um, and when it comes back to you, they're very emotional as well. And sometimes I'll just feel very depleted, and I won't know why, because really there's no, like right now I'm feeling a little depleted, and there's really no reason for me to feel depleted. Like I didn't do anything, but it's just telling me that there's an entity here trying to get my attention with their emotion. But the reason why it's upside down is because it's like you think it's yours, but it's not. And some people might say, well, maybe it's my twin flames. Yeah, exactly. You're feeling emotions and you're not quite sure how to apply them. It's almost like you become the observer of your emotions, because you don't get caught up in them. You just kind of look outside of yourself and you're just like, what is this really about? Now we have healthcare change. So what I'm getting from this is that you're going to have some changes in your health, which are usually better if you're on the path of seeing this as a gift and magical, this journey. What you might find is, especially if you're one to heal and release the trapped emotions, you may feel like, oh, I feel a bit healthier, I feel a bit lighter, I feel like I have a bit more energy, I feel like I don't get as sick as much, or anything like that. So you may have a healthcare change, or it could absolutely go the other way if you feel like your twin flame journey is a little bit burdensome, or if it's a bit heavy, or if it's a bit stressful, then you could go the opposite direction in your health. Now the third one was decisions reversed. So that's very interesting. So it's almost like what they're telling me is like it's almost like you don't even know like what decision to make sometimes, and it's not really supposed to be our decision. Really, it's supposed to be more of a soul driven life. So it's almost like the decisions that we used to make based on it could be fear, right? Just based on our emotion. It's almost like okay, that's what they're telling me. Don't make decisions based on your emotions, is what they're telling me. So this was all reversed. Don't make your decisions based on your emotions. Yeah, the twin flame journey is teaching us that. Because if you do, it really could change your health in a way. Like, so for instance, let's say you're emotional about your twin flame and you're like, well, I can't take it anymore, I'm going to reach out to my twin flame. And of course you reach out and not a very good response or whatever. And then that will take a toll on you. So it's almost like you have to kind of take the emotions out of it and then realize what the emotions really are. Like, try to separate yourself from the emotions. I know that's weird. But let's grab another deck. Let's see what else. What is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey? What is no one speaking about? What is no one talking about? What is the unspoken? It's funny, I think I just saw a butterfly outside. I guess that was kind of a confirmation, since that was my butterfly deck. Okay, so what else? What else is the unspoken truth about this journey? What is it that we're not getting? Three cards. What is the unspoken truth about the twin flame journey? What is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey? 3 cards, please. What is the unspoken truth? Okay, interesting. So we got healing heart. So the unspoken truth is that basically this is all about healing your heart. It says you're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Yeah. So it's like you're healing yourself. Healing your heart chakra. But let me see what this has to do with the other cards. Hold on. So, interesting. So it's like, so consult an expert is reversed. So it's like you don't have to consult an expert. Okay, you don't. You can go within. You're the expert. You're the expert in how to heal your heart. You just have to kind of consult your own soul. Blessed change, a major life change bring great. Yeah, but it's reversed. So it's almost like what they're saying is, yeah, if you don't heal your heart, first, these changes won't feel very good. They're going to feel a bit chaotic. And when it comes to consulting an expert, really what they're saying is there is no expert. Like there really is no such thing as an expert. There could be someone who could, because you know why? Because everyone's on their own journey, So it's like just because someone else's journey went that direction doesn't mean everyone's journey goes in that direction. We would all like to think that we're on the same boat when it comes to the twin flame journey, but I don't think we are. I think we're all in very different, um, different. We're all gonna have different outcomes. We're all gonna have different paths. I mean, I would like to say that the twin flame journey for everyone is about being the best version of yourself. And I feel like everyone's going through that, not just twin flames. I feel like life is pushing everyone into some sort of change, into being the best version of yourself, whatever that means to you. So here's the thing: I can't tell you what being the best version, because like what my take on what a best version is might be a totally different way of looking at best version, right? So I may look at best version of self as being someone who understands how to be at peace and joy, and and just is able to understand everything that's going on without getting caught up in it. Really just being at peace and oneness, right? Whereas other people may look at, oh, I'm the best version of myself because I love myself, or because I'm in a good family and I'm in a good relationship and I'm really good to them, and so that's the best version of myself, right? So it's just like it just depends on what. Okay, something else that they're telling me, that's why I'm laughing. Okay, so what they're telling me is there's a reason why these changes don't feel very blessed in a twin flame relationship. It's supposed to be very challenging. This is supposed to be a very challenging journey. It's almost like, and what they're giving me is initiation. It's like you're being initiated into a higher realm. You're being initiated into a higher vibration. You're being initiated into a more complex and difficult timeline and vibration. And so it's not really meant to be this, oh, peaceful changes and oh, isn't life just so wonderful? And no, it's supposed to be challenging. It's supposed to kind of knock you off your center, because that's where all the learning is. You learn more when you go through a challenge. Because what I'm understanding is when you overcome a challenge and now everything's back to like, oh, okay, it's all good, and I get it now, and it's okay for a while, but then after a while it's like your soul's ready to expand again. Your soul gets restless. Your soul's like, well, if I'm not learning something, why are we here? And so it's meant to be. So the unspoken truth is that it's supposed to be challenging. You're supposed to be healing your heart. And there really isn't any experts to consult, really. You're the expert on your journey. You're the expert. Really, no one else is the expert on your journey. Well, when I say you and your little spiritual entourage, that could be you, God, your soul, your guides, right? These are your experts. These are who you consult. You consult your own spiritual entourage and they will help you. Could be your starseed family. Yeah. Okay. So what else? What else is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey? What else? What else is the unspoken truth? What's the unspoken truth? We'll do three. We'll do three more cards. What is the unspoken truth? What is the unspoken truth when it comes to this twin flame journey? It's funny because these are sideways cards, so I don't know if there's really any reversals. They all come out sideways. Okay, so we got the crystal path, mineral spirits, crystal beings, the crystal path. Well, that's very interesting. Okay, and then we also have the path of the gods. Makes sense. Oh, and then we have the mirror, which actually came out the opposite direction. So anyway, but this is what it looks like, the mirror. Well, that, I think we all understand that this is definitely a mirror. Okay, so with the mirror, and I like what they write here. They write other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. So that type of mirror. Oh boy, yes. If you've been on this journey long enough, you will be surprised by the amount of past lives you run into, other dimensional lives. What else was the other one? They just say other lives. That just could be other people that are mirroring back to you stuff that you're just like, what's the mirror on that? Why am I getting that message? So to me, it's the we are all oneness. It's like no one's separated. The body's separated, so you might want to ask the body questions like, okay, what's good for my body? Because I personally don't like advice that they give that say everybody needs to eat this type of food and everybody needs to do this type of sport or everybody needs this type of exercise, because I don't believe that. I think the body is separate and the body needs a different type of food than other bodies and needs a different type of exercise, like what's good for the body, right? But the soul, I do feel is oneness, and then that's where this comes in. And a lot of it has to do with emotion, and the emotional part, I don't think we're disconnected. I do think that's where the communication is. A lot of it's in pictures and emotions, and that's basically the subconscious mind. And that's because the subconscious mind is not logical. Okay, when the subconscious mind looks at a TV, it's not logical. It doesn't understand that it's not you. So if you're watching something stressful, the subconscious mind is going to think it's you. And then all of a sudden then you're going to your body's going to go into protection mode. And now what happens if your body's going to protection mode? Now your body can't be in healing mode. It can only do one at a time. Okay. And then we got the path of the gods and the crystal path, which is very interesting. And I don't really know what the crystal path is. But I do know that when you work with crystals, that's very healing. I know I work with crystals when I clear the energy. So I'm gonna go with that, because if you look at my Monday videos, I always use crystals to help clear your chakras. And so the crystal path is, to me, a path of energy healing, which I don't think would be unspoken either on the twin flame journey. I think we all understand when we read energy update. We read DM/DF energy update, because it's all about energy. How? Why are they called the DM/DF energy update, guys? Well, because we're energetically connected, that's why. And a lot of us aren't even physically connected, and that wasn't the name of the game. The name of the game was to be energetically connected. It wasn't to be physically connected. Why? Because the bodies are separate. And this is a game, as you will, or a journey of unity, of oneness, union. They talk about union. This is the game of union. Okay, union with everyone. We're in union energetically. We're not in union in body. Okay, so we got to heal the energy. Okay, and then of course we got the path of the gods. The path of the gods. Well, to me, that is the twin flame journey. You are on a very soul-driven, God-driven path. It doesn't have to be the twin flame journey. There's lots of soul-driven, God-driven paths. I just happen to be on one called the twin flame journey, and many of you are too. So that's why I specifically talk about the twin flame journey. And I didn't know what the twin flame journey was even when I was on it. I didn't even know that's what it was called. I just knew I was on something weird. I was just like, I don't know what this is, but something's talking to me. And that would be my soul. Okay, and then let's do one more deck. What else? Let's really bring it home, guys. Really, what is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey? Something that we haven't heard yet. What haven't we heard yet, please? What is... I might have to do one. I might have to do two more decks if I don't hear something new. What is the unspoken? They're telling me this is not about me. It's about the collective. Okay, so what is the unspoken truth about this twin flame journey? 3 cards, please. What is the unspoken truth for the collective? What is the unspoken truth, please? 3 cards. What is the unspoken truth? Interesting. Well, we got solitude reversed. Well, what does that mean? You're not alone. And it's funny because we all feel pretty abandoned on the twin flame journey, don't we? We all feel pretty betrayed. We all feel kind of locked out, don't we? Okay, but solitude reversed is the unspoken truth. Now look at this. It's actually a mirror. Now I'm looking at it reversed, of course, but look at that. It's definitely the mirror, huh? So obviously your twin flame is your mirror. So whatever you do, your twin flame does, right? There is no difference going on here. It's very much, you think, oh, my twin flame is doing this and I'm doing that. And really, no, it's a direct mirror. And you're not alone. You're actually surrounded. Because otherwise solitude would be upright if you were. That would mean you're very much in solitude. Turns out you're not in solitude whatsoever. You are so crowded. You are in such a crowded spot. Okay, and then of course, the ghost lands. We get this card a lot, right? What's the unspoken truth? There is no past and there is no future. There is only the present, right? There are no, because if you look at the future and if you look at the past, if you switch timelines, guess what? Now your past has already changed. And if you switch timelines, guess what? Now you just changed your future. And you know how easy it is to change a timeline? All you have to do is make a new choice, make a new decision. You can say, I'm going to switch jobs. Or you know what? I'm going to sell my car. Or you know what? I'm going to take a vacation. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as making a decision and you just switch timelines. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. There is no perfect outcome. Everyone thinks, oh, the perfect outcome is when I end up with my twin flame. I have made it. I don't think that's true. First of all, I don't think I'm not going to say that because like I said, everyone's twin flame journey is different. Very different. And maybe for your twin flame journey, there is a particular outcome. I don't necessarily think that's true, that there needs to be a very specific outcome. All I know is that whatever happened in the past doesn't exist, never did. It was just based on a timeline you were on. When you switch timelines, those other timelines collapse and it's no longer your past. Even if you go back there and you think about it and say, oh, what was me? What did that person do? It doesn't exist. It's very hard and difficult way to see things being on the 3D, but it's just what they're saying. It's the truth. When you leave Earth, you'll be able to see it better. And then the future as well. The future is already happening. Your future lives are already here. Your past lives are here. Wait until you start integrating. When you start integrating your past lives, oh, now I'm wondering, am I integrating my future lives? I might be. I have to ask that question. I'll have to ask. But I'm right now, I feel like I'm definitely integrating my past lives because they're here right now. They're really not from the past. Okay, so I don't know if you knew that, but that is another unspoken truth. And the last one here is making a choice. It's almost like what they're telling me. It's almost like they give you an illusion of choice. It's like you think you're making a choice, but is it really a choice, or is it really already happened? Oh my God, that's weird. That's what they're telling me. It's almost like it already happened. It's like the choice was already made and then we're just following suit. That's so what's the word I'm looking for? That's so like Star Trek or something. Interesting. I don't know. So this is new. I asked them for something new, but this is what they're telling me. It's like the choice was already made. It's like the soul already made the choice, and now the body is just following through. So like the avatar. So now the avatar is just following suit, but the choice was already made. So you're not really making any new choices. So the soul's making the choice. That's something to ponder on. Can I get a clarifier on that? Why is making a choice reversed? Why is making a choice? This will be the last card because we're getting to 27 minutes already. Why is making a choice reversed? Why? Why is making a choice reversed? Please, can I have a clarifier on that? Golden Palace reversed. Yeah, and it's almost like the choices that we're making are on purpose, and it's meant to not bring us to the Golden Palace. It's meant to steer us away from the Golden Palace. Yeah, it's meant to challenge. The choices that are being made are meant to challenge us. They're meant to expand. They're meant to turn us upside down. It's not meant to make us feel comfortable. You know, and I have to express this because it's my YouTube channel. Might as well. But the way I understand it is there's a price to pay. There's a price to pay for having it all. Just ask the Kardashians; they'll tell you. They'll let you know. It's really there is a price to it's not what you think. Probably the most happiest people in the world are most likely minimalists, to be honest. What I'm finding is that it's the opposite. It's like it's not very intuitive. It's almost like we're brainwashed. Our subconscious mind is brainwashed and programmed to think a certain way to think. Oh, this is the way to happiness. So we have to do this, 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 and this. And we're making choices based on being programmed by what? Right? Watching movies, or listening to songs, listening to Hollywood stars, or following fake profiles that claim to be so happy who have it all, right? But then when you really talk to them, you realize it's all fake. They're really not that happy. And I know this because I worked on Wall Street for 17 years. And let me tell you, these millionaires used to say to me, "How come you're so happy? We're miserable." And they were millionaires. And it really made me realize that there's a price to pay for all that. And so, what kind of price? Well, it's almost like you sell your soul to be so third dimensionally stuck where you literally put money as your happiness. And it's all about me, 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 me. And so what this twin flame journey is doing is this twin flame journey is kind of turning that upside down, and it's making it more about the collective. It's like, well, what's best for the collective? Like, what's best for everyone? Like, what's the best? And so if you look at minimalists, right, they're all about not making really a big footprint, and they really kind of feel good about themselves. They don't really have a lot of stuff. Are there challenges? Oh yeah, there's challenges being a minimalist, especially if you're a van lifer. Seems a bit stressful, but at the same time, they seem to be very happy. Really, just depending on your perspective, right? The people that are living in the golden palaces, they almost get bored, right? Because it's almost like I'll give you an example. My sister is very wealthy. And she was telling me a story how, I don't know how much her husband makes, probably at least $1 million a year, but and then got another bonus check, right, for a lot of money, and they almost felt like let's put in the bank, they like they were just like, and it just really didn't mean much, almost like they were bored with it, or like it just wasn't challenging. It's like they didn't, yeah. So it's like, and then they didn't really care about Christmas because it was like, okay, now there's more stuff. And what are we gonna do with more stuff? And so it's almost like looking at life very differently, looking at how your golden palace is very different. Looking like, what really is my golden palace in my soul's eyes? Is it really what I've been programmed to think is my happiness? Or is my golden palace really something very different? Is it just gardening and like sharing my vegetables with my neighbors? Because I mean, if you even just go back to when you were growing up, and if you were like me, you had kind of a simpler life. And I'm not saying those were the good old days, because I'm definitely not saying that at all. But I'm just saying, if you think about the happy moments, what were you doing? Like, what parts of your past really made you happy? Like, what fulfilled you and what didn't fulfill you? And so that might give you a clue as to really what is your golden palace. Was it just being read a story by your parents? You just have to kind of relook at that. And so the twin flame journey is helping you to deprogram what you thought was a thing into a whole new perspective of um, what is my golden palace, what that looks like, which probably doesn't look like a mansion whatsoever. I mean, it may just look like a simple garden and a simple, one of those trailer houses. It's just very simple. Boxable. One of those little boxables. Anyway, that's what I'm getting. And the souls, I feel, is making the choice. I feel. Or they're saying, let the soul make the choice. Kind of release the choice and just kind of understand that, oh, maybe I didn't make the best choice here, because what's being mirrored back to me is not what I thought. So let me ask my soul to take over. And then you just kind of have to ask the soul. But anyway, that was a lot of information, but that is what is unspoken about this twin flame journey. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.